Hi, everyone. It's Kelly from the Hub here today with Joy Ashley, Executive Director of Ephrata Area Social Services. Good morning, Joy. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well. So it's September in Ephrata. And before we talk about our topic of the day, you wanted to share some good news.
I did.
Excellent. Let's share.
Okay, so this is fabulous news. We have been working very closely with one of our chronically homeless gentlemen, and he has been homeless for over 2 years now. And he is sometimes employed, so he does earn money. He is creative. He wants to start his own business and has started his own business. It did not flourish because he is homeless and does not have a place to live. Struggles with mental illness, struggles with a lot of things. So, as I said, we've been working with him to try to get him onto Social Security disability so that he can at least get some steady income that way. We were successful in that we put that on the fast track, and he did in fact get his Social Security disability all squared away. He was using Ephrata Area Social Services address to receive his mail, which is perfectly fine, and that was a success just in and of itself. He received his first Social Security check several weeks ago and attempted to cash it at Ephrata National Bank. So of course he was not able to cash it because he did not have an account and no photo ID or anything of the kind. So we called Ephrata National Bank and we said, look, we really want to do this the right way. We want to show him the right way. Let's work on how can we open an account for this individual so that he can have the Social Security checks deposited directly into his account. Just getting a check and cashing it is not only extremely dangerous for a homeless person's health. I mean, he could be attacked, mugged, money stolen, but it's not moving him forward into setting the stage for a steady, stable lifestyle. So we wanted to work with the NB to get the checking account open. And through conference calls and showing various documentation that we had, we were able to get a checking account open for him. So now he can receive his checks in a safe way, and he can access those funds for what he needs to do without having to worry about other people around him stealing all of the money. So it doesn't sound like a big deal maybe to people who've had checking accounts their entire lives.
Right.
But believe me, this was a huge, huge win, and one more step in the right direction for this gentleman to get on the path to stability.
Yeah, that's truly wonderful, because you're right. If you have never faced these issues before, you think, well, get a bank account, man. That having knowing how to do that, being able to have the right documentation to do it, being supported in that's not as easy as you would think if you have to examine how do you get all of the parts. So
when you have no photo ID, no
right.
driver's license, no Social Security card,
right,
you don't even have a birth certificate.
Right. How do you do anything like that? Right. Yeah. So now, and this is also one of those things we all could have just said, here's money.
Right.
But that's not, remember, this is not about giving people fish. This is about teaching a man to fish for himself. So this is about empowering him, showing him what the process is, how we do it, and so now he can take one more step in being the person that he wants to be. I mean,
Right.
we've all had many conversations with this man, and this is a huge deal for him too.
Yep.
This is this he feels pride because of this, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. Start
So,
with good news is one of the best things in the universe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So what we wanted to talk today about utility assistance as well. Joy and I have been working, and Joy's staff has been working hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours trying to get some of these electric bills and water bills in Ephrata managed and taken care of. So
yeah.
we are in the third week of shutoffs, and we are eager to help talk to people to see if they qualify also for eviction prevention programs. So when you're calling either one of us about those kinds of things, we're going to ask you a lot of those kinds of questions, not to be nosy about your life, but if you are also in arrears with your rent or your mortgage, we can help you, get some of those programs, in the process. So how are things going with utility stuff?
Well, I'm banging my drum constantly. So as you mentioned, Kelly, this is the third week of cutoffs. Thursday, tomorrow, many people are currently listed to be cut off. And our phones have been mysteriously quiet. Emails have been calm. And we know that right now, to this date, the information that I have, there's 40 names on the list to be cut off. So please, again, I cannot repeat it enough times. Please contact us ahead of time, because the day before, the day of, the day after, it's too late. It is too late. This is what is making some of the cost of the utilities, the arrears, so incredibly high, is because people are not dealing with the problem early on. Please help us help you by contacting us earlier in the process. You just have to. I have a big concern that when people say, oh, so Ephrata Area Social Services or CAP, they were able to help this household avoid cutoff. EASS personally has been spending thousands and thousands of dollars to avoid that cutoff. But that does not end. That is not the end of the story. They still owe a balance on the account.
Right.
If we pay $1,000 to avoid cutoff, when are you going to pay the rest of the 500 or 1,000 owed on your account?
Right, because the Bureau is telling us they will only hold that for 30 days.
30 days.
So next month, if you were in this position in August, you're going to be in this position in September and October. Right.
And unfortunately, we cannot help you more than one time.
Right.
It's a one-time help that we can. It's to be fair to everybody, and just because of, lack of funding, we don't have enough money to get everybody out of the hole completely. So we are just imploring the people who are behind to call us, set up an appointment. We will assist you to avoid cutoff, that one time only, one time a year, but that doesn't end it. You still can receive other services from us.
Absolutely.
And we ask you to please come in and talk to us about that. Food, if you want to save money on your grocery bill and put that toward your payment plan for the electric, we will provide you food. We always are open for that.
And there is plenty of food. I've heard many people say, I don't want to ask for food because there are other people who need it, which I understand that position. But here's the thing. Right now, we are very fortunate. There's a lot of food out there. There's a lot of food. So don't feel strange or weird or any of those feelings about asking for food. There's plenty of it. And if you haven't checked out the food pantry, it's good food.
It is. The
Yeah.
meats are incredible. The
Mm,
produce from the Ephrata Community Garden and it's plentiful and beautiful.
absolutely.
So, and we will also sit with you and do a high level review of your income, your expenses. Where can we make cuts? Where can you make cuts? Um, Anything like that. We will refer you to a wonderful organization called Tabor. They have an incredible financial empowerment center that with accredited counselors, financial counselors that will do the deep dive budgeting. We have volunteers that will help you set up a budget. I know budget seems to be a dirty word, but it's not. I don't know a euphemism for budget that makes it sound fun and sexy and that it's just, but
It's
it
a
has
budget.
to
You
be
got to do
done.
it. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right. And, or if you're worried about jobs or you need to pick up something else, we've got people
right,
who can work on, can help you with that, who can do a job skills assessment, who can help you get trained for free to be able to, you know,
right.
move up or change jobs. So know that pretty much every single service that you need, you can get taken care of.
That's right.
And you know what? Just ask. We'll probably ask you too, but just ask because you never know. And we've got
That's right.
a lot of partners and a lot of friends and a lot of connections in the community, and so we have the ability to be able to do a lot of things and to help you with more than just this immediate crisis right now, because
Right.
we know that in your life, just like in all of ours, all of these things are connected. And if we can help you untangle that a little bit, that's going to help you make it easier in the long run. So
Right.
we're here to do all of it, to help you walk through all of this stuff. And it's, and,
Yeah.
and sort of, we really like it. I mean, we really, really do.
We're
So,
willing to do it.
so ask.
So that's basically, I'm very worried about the coming months, when everybody has to get their accounts to be balanced. Oh, I almost forgot. There is something that I wanted to share as well. And this is why it's so important to come see us. The Ephrata Borough has a great program called budget billing. And I have the application in front of me for you to apply. We will help you apply. The criteria for budget billing is you have to have 12 months, a full year of electric usage. So like if you just moved into the area 3 months ago, unfortunately, you're not quite eligible for budget billing just yet. You need to have a full year of history, electric usage history. And the other criteria is your balance for your account must be at 0. So let us help you get to there. Let us help you get to 0 balance. And then we will help you fill out this application for budget billing, which takes your usage, prorates it, and you can set your monthly rate at that point in time. And the borough is the office, they're very nice ladies, and they are willing to sit with you and work with you when it gets to that point.
Excellent. Good. So lots to learn, lots to ask. We are all here to help everyone in our community. That's the point. So please
Yeah.
reach out, and we are gonna get through all of this together. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you
Thank
next week.
you.
Thank you, Joy.
Bye.